Jarome Iginla, a six-time NHL AllStar currently a free agent at age 40, could still make the Canadian Olympic hockey team, Hockey Canada CEO Tom Renney reportedly said Wednesday. Iginla, who recently underwent a hip procedure, was invited to play in a pro-Olympic tournament for Canada this month but declined, according to Sportsnet. Jarome is going to have to be playing hockey to have a shot at the Olympic team, Renney said, according to the report. It's one thing to talk about names that could play. If those people aren't playing, Jarome is not playing hockey, at least in a competitive league, at the moment. He obviously can't play in the NHL and the Olympics. Canada has another pro-Olympic tournament in mid-December. Iginla, an Olympian in 2002, 2006 and 2010, split last season between the Colorado Avalanche and Los Angeles Kings but did not resign with LA. Iginla would be by far the biggest star on either the US or Canadian Olympic hockey teams, with no active NHL players participating for the first time since 1994. More Olympic hockey schedule. Olympic Talk is on Apple News. Favorite as follow at NIPC. Olympic Talk. Shaun White crashed on his face training in New Zealand 2 weeks ago, requiring 62 stitches across his forehead, lips and tongue. "I've had worse," White laughed by phone Wednesday. "I would say it's the most, visually alarming crash in my career. You know what I mean. My worst crash is actually MTV's 100 Most Brutal Moments video here via Diamond Dallas page. I was 11, and I crashed into another skateboarder, Bob Burnquist. I broke my hand. I spiral fractured my foot. I had a hairline fracture in my skull, and I woke up a day later. That was, by far, the worst crash. This most recent crash will cause White to miss about a month of snowboarding." The double Olympic halfpipe champion said he started working out again Wednesday and is planning to ride again late this month. He expects to compete in the first of a series of Olympic team selection events the second weekend of December. White remembers the crash in detail. He was performing a double flip 1440. He clipped the top of the halfpipe upon re-entry, bounced toward the bottom of the pipe, caught the toe edge of his board and face-planted. "And the wall itself is about 22 feet, so I flew all the way down," he said. "I've fallen that way a million times. It's kind of a perfect situation where I hit right on my lip and split my lip open. I was bleeding a lot. I got up and rode down to the lift-off area. I wasn't knocked out. I ended up riding myself down to the paramedics' office, the ski patrol. They're like, 'Look, the hospital is really far away,' so I ended up taking a helicopter to the hospital and getting patched up. We have a really tough wax tech," White went on, sharing more laughs. He loved hockey, I think, more than anything. He was like, "Yeah, this happens." Split his face open. It's good for the boy. White also suffered a pulmonary lung contusion. The blood buildup in his lungs delayed his flight home until his oxygen levels improved. White was born with a heart defect called tetralogy of Fallot and had 2 major surgeries before his first birthday. It left him with a 6-inch scar in the center of his rib cage. The 31-year-old has also had a few concussions and a left ankle injury that bothered him from 2009 until he underwent surgery last fall. This 62-stitcher is actually his second significant crash of this preseason. White badly bruised his hip and his liver in a training fall in New Zealand about 2 months ago, which caused him to urinate blood. Doctors advised him then to take a few weeks off. White is arguably the favorite for gold in Pyeongchang in February despite finishing a disappointing 4th in Sochi, where he was bidding to three-peat as Olympic halfpipe champion. White gradually improved last season after taking time off, changing coaches and dropping slopestyle and his band work. He was 11th at January's Winter 10th Games, his worst finish there since 2000, but then finished first, second and first in his last 3 events. He peaked at the finale, the US Open in Vail, Colo. White landed a cab double cork 1440 and a double McTwist 1260 in one run for the first time, according to the Associated Press. White is older than any previous US Olympic halfpipe snowboarder but has not ruled out continuing to Beijing 2022. He's still staying busy off the snow. White's Airstyle just announced it will hold a big air event in Australia, about 1 mile from the Sydney Opera House, in August. Olympic Talk is on Apple News. Favorite as more. Meet the new face of U.S. slopestyle. Follow at Nizak Hardy. PG's traditional "Thank You, Mom" commercial for the Olympics added another tagline this year, "Love over BS." From PG: "When the world sees differences, a mom sees boundless potential." For the Winter Olympics 2018, we're honoring a mom's role in helping her kids overcome the world's bias. Just imagine what the world could be if we all saw each other through a mom's loving eyes. Thank you, Mom. To learn more about the Olympic Winter Games Pyeongchang 2018 and our campaign, visit http://loveoverbias.com. At PG, we aspire to a world where everyone is equally free to pursue their dreams, no matter who you are, where you come from, who you love, or how you worship. We're using our voice as an Olympic Games sponsor to celebrate a mom's role in helping her kids overcome bias and seeing their potential no matter what others see. Just imagine what the world could be if we all saw each other through a mom's eyes. Olympic Talk is on Apple News. Favorite us more 100 Olympic storylines 100 days out from Pyeongchang. Follow at NIPC Olympic Talk.